Some stories are hard to tell and even harder to listen to, but they matter because behind every smile, every spotlight, every stroke of success, there can be a silent battle within. We bring you a story of a man whose gifted hands once shaped the looks of some of Kenya's most prominent figures. A celebrity barber whose name echoed in high places, whose chair was never empty, and whose future looked nothing short of golden.
The first celebrity I ever met was Bahati. He was just an amazing guy. I cut his hair. I did some mistakes, but I thank God he understood. I was a bit afraid and nervous.
He had it all: the fame, the clientele, the ambition. His craft opened doors many of us dream of. He was building an empire until everything changed.
Towards the end of October, I started having tummy aches. Just normal, regular tummy aches. I would go to work, use a lot of painkillers. I'm like, it's gonna go away.
A chronic illness, sudden, cruel, crept into his life. And with it, everything began to unravel.
My border guy takes me to hospital. I was waiting for the results. So they confirmed, yeah, Sam, you have gastric cancer. And I'm like, what do you mean?
His savings swallowed by medical bills, his business slowly slipping through his fingers. Friends became strangers, relationships faded, even his own reflection became a stranger in the mirror. By this time, are you still in good communication with your girlfriend, with your partner?
No, she left. She left. That Monday I told her that I was diagnosed. She never accepted.
Now he lives each day as a fight, not just for survival, but for dignity, for hope. On the outside, a man worn down by pain, but on the inside, a spirit clinging to the belief that maybe, just maybe, tomorrow can still be better than today.
It is not easy. So right now I'm living an hour at a time, not even a day at a time, 1 hour at a time.
This isn't merely a tale of sickness. It is a testament of human endurance to what it means to lose everything and still wake up and fight. It's about the quiet battles we don't see, the strength it takes to keep going when life strips away your identity, your livelihood, even your support system.
Like 2 weeks ago, I decided to end all this.
It is a story of survival, of vulnerability, and a man refusing to let go of the last thing he has left: hope. This is the story of Sam Kitiki, the barber. Good morning, Sam.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good, I thank God.
How are you feeling?
Today I'm a bit weak. I don't feel so good. Yes.
But we thank God.
Yeah,
Good
but
to
we
see you.
thank God. Good to see you too. Yeah.
Maybe there's someone who is watching this episode and they're seeing your face for the first time. So looking at this camera, you can introduce yourself so that they can know who we have today in studio.
Okay, my name is Kitiki Samuel Kilonzo. I'm 32 years old and I love God. And yeah.
What does Sam do?
I'm a barber by passion. On books, some other things. I hold 3 bachelor degrees. A lot of people don't know that. I also hold a master's degree. I have a bachelor degree in computer science, psychology, and theology. And I hold a master's in computer programming. Yes.
Theology?
Yeah.
You wanted to be a...
Yes, I've always wanted to be a priest, apparently. But things changed. I fell in love with cutting hair. Yeah.
And that's what you've been doing.
Yes, that is what I've been doing for the past 7 years, cutting hair. Yes.
Take us through your background, kidogo.
I was born in 1992, 31st December. I have amazing parents, just amazing. One awesome mom and a dad. I have 2 other siblings, a brother and a sister, but mom has adopted so many girls and put them through school that we are a very big family. Mom has adopted 3 girls. There's Esther, There's Mwende, and the other one. Okay. Sorry. Sometimes my memory sometimes lapses because of what I have. But mom has taught us to be generous. Mom has taught us to be welcoming. Like she will put other kids through school with the little that she had. And now it became a really big family. I can't count the number of girls mom has put through school. So she's an amazing woman. Dad, on the other hand, he was an army guy, like very formal, very strict. So he brought us up very well. He put me through education, and he disciplined me into the man that I am today, and I really, really thank him for that. Mr. Kitiki has been an awesome man in my life. He's taught me how to become a man. He's taught me how to have relationships with women. I remember the day we got my KCSE examination. He sent the prompt, and then he's the one who got it first. So I'd scored an A-, and he got it. So he called me to town. I was doing the CPA thing after high school. He's the first human being to ever take me out on a date. And I can remember those words very clearly. He told me, Sam, treat a woman the way you will want your daughter to be treated one day. And those words have stuck with me until today. And I appreciate him so much for that. Yes.
Okay, now you've done your KCSE. Where do you go to campus?
I went to University of Nairobi. It was an amazing journey, an amazing one. Then graduated. Then I went to Scott Christian University. It was a bit rough because I didn't conform to their ways per se, but my lecturers would understand me because I have PhDs and I have no excuse for that. That is who I am. Then you see, most of the guys who were there was so staunch Christians and believers, and I was very open-minded. So I was attached to AIC Milimani. It was a good journey. I finished, I graduated. During that time also took a course in psychology, finished, graduated also. Yes, so during all that time, I used to go to Mombasa for ministry. So one time in August 2015, as we were coming back from Mombasa, unfortunately, I was involved in a very bad accident. I lost 2 friends. I was the only survivor. I stayed in Kiwa Kijabe. That is why I wear this until today. I stayed in Kiwa Kijabe from September all the way to April 2016. September 2015 all the way to April 2016. So they did hip replacement on me on my left side. That is why I use this until today. It's been a challenge because during those days I was a rugby player. I failed to mention that. I was very good at rugby. And I had to stop playing rugby. I was a gym guy. I've always loved the gym, working out, being a huge guy. Because I was born, when I was born, I was a very huge baby. Yeah, I was very huge. I've never been slender in my life, my entire life. So that was the experience, and it changed my life completely. So I remember one time, Dr. Evans, when he asked me, what can you do with your hands? Because after that, I had to go home, start physiotherapy and all that. I was like, I can cut hair, because I used to cut hair. There's a cousin of mine called Wawa, she's in the US. She used to cut hair, come here, teach us how to cut hair. So I'm an artist by talent. I can draw anything, I can sketch anything. So I started just cutting hair to just keep my mental state straight. So went down to Mombasa because of the weather. I can't stay where it's cold because of challenges. So I remember I used to speak with my doctor. He's like, Sam, you need to do something with your hands. Then now I met Msani. Sunny the barber. So we started off, we used to charge 300 for a haircut at Raleigh House. This is now in towards the end of 2016, around October, November there. I used to struggle to walk. I never even used to use this. I hated it. I never wanted people to see me as a weak man. So we started slowly. So in 2017, this thing about Battle of the Barbers came around. So there was Afro Hair Awards. He went for it. He won. Then I'm like, there's this Philips Battle of the Barbers in Africa. I'm like, Msani, I'm gonna go for this. He was like, are you sure? I'm like, yes. I wasn't that good back then. Remember, this time we are approaching elections. So I came up with an idea. Why don't I do a haircut that embraces us being Kenyans? I sat down, started sketching a lot of things, and I came up with this really amazing idea. Like, we were the 7 provinces in Kenya, like bringing them together and just showing how amazing and beautiful our culture is. So we did the competition, and I won. Now that is when things started taking up shape. After that, my career now started building up. 2018 was one of the most amazing years of my life. I actually refer to it as a lot. I had never made 200 or 250,000 in my life. I made that in December 2018.
In 1 month?
Yes, and it was an amazing time. Like, things were working out. My career was picking up. I was starting to know how to market myself. That is when I built the brand Samkitiki. And from there it took off in an amazing way. I've met amazing people through cutting hair. It was an amazing journey. So 2018 goes by, 2019 then hits COVID. So I've been saving up to start a barbershop. Start this barbershop with a partner of mine. Start the barbershop at Likoni Mall. So one thing leads to another. So the barbershop, due to circumstances, crashes. It crushed my heart because that was a dream that I've always had. Now I had to go back to employment in 2023.
Also in 2019, that's when you opened up the
we opened up in 2021, the barbershop.
Okay.
So it crashed. So I had to go back to employment. Remember, I'm an employee. Start my own business. That changes my status to something different. Then it crashes. Now you have to go back to employment. How are people going to look at you as a failure?
Did you go to the same person who had employed you before?
No. Now I went to Tony Mintos. He gave me a job, gave me a really good platform. And what I love about Tony Mintos, he gave me a platform to express myself, to express my art, to express my haircut.
You've also mentioned that during this career of you cutting people's hairs, you've gotten to meet very amazing people. Can you talk to us about one person that you had an encounter with and it was amazing to you?
So I remember I wrote a message to Kamene Goro in 2019. I told her I would like to cut your hair. So in 2022, we meet up. You know, like, I've met a lot of celebrities who, in the way they behave, you feel like it's like they don't appreciate your art. The first celebrity I ever met was Bahati. He was just an amazing guy. I cut his hair. I did some mistakes, but I thank God he understood. I was a bit afraid and nervous. So I met Kamene Goro for the first time. I have never been treated so amazingly well by a human being like Kamene and DJ Bones, and I hold so much respect for those two. Yes.
Is there someone who has ever treated you like trash? You are like, nini dinileta huko?
Yes, I have had so many encounters. Like, you cut someone's hair, like, I've cut a celebrity's hair, I've not mentioned their name. They felt like even me taking a video of me cutting their hair was not the best. Like, they treated me like a third-grade citizen, or I didn't feel so good about it. it was one thing that really crushed me, because apart from me cutting hair, I'm very passionate about, you remember I did psychology, like being close to you, knowing you as a friend. If you walk the journey, my journey, you'll realize when you come and sit on my chair, just apart from me cutting your hair, I would like to know who you are. I've seen marriages being mended on that chair. I've seen relationships being corrected on that chair. I've had people with pain. People come and talk to me about so many things. I just listen. I'm a really good listener. So apart from just cutting hair, I want your life to be better. I have a passion for boys and children. I love kids so much. So when if you realize, my biggest clientele is actually not men, it's actually kids and ladies. So I have a heart for kids. I have like 4 kids who are autistic. Sometimes when they come to the shop, they're running around, people may not understand them. And when they sit on my chair, they will like really relax. So that is something else I realized God gave me. I started thinking about kids with autism, and I actually don't charge them. I don't charge them a thing. No,
you ship them for free.
No, yes. I look at them and the compassion, the love for young boys who are growing up. Like I remember, there's one who told the mom tried to change the barber. Like they went to this barber shop, and then the kid was like, "This is not Uncle Sam. I'm not cutting my hair." And that kid will keep their hair until I cut them. Even right now, they have not cut their hair. So I'm like, I'm gonna plan maybe a day or two, go down to Mombasa and do their haircuts. Yeah, so.
But have you ever shaved, especially maybe a celebrity or a prominent person, and they didn't pay you?
I will keep that to myself. But when I was starting, it happened. You know, you're a brand starting to grow. People are like, ninyoe alafu, you'll be known. You see, cut my hand.
No, anakulipa na exposure.
Yes. But once you start growing, you're like, no, you're paying for my time. You have to pay me. If you don't pay me,
there's no service.
There's no service.
Okay.
After the election, after Ruto was sworn in, I'm now getting back to employment. You're from employing guys. Now you're being employed yourself, being paid a commission. It was tough. It was not to adjust to that was not easy. So slowly speaking with mentors, I adjusted and I settled down very well. I thank the mentors team, the mentors family. We actually call it the mentors family until this year.
2025.
Yeah, so 2025, towards the end of last year, I started in October, November, December. In October, mostly October, things started changing. So I what I mentioned, I love the gym. So I used to work out a lot. Used to hit very huge weights. Like I'll do chest press for around 300 kilos. So I got to my optimum. I was 161 kgs. I was huge my upper body was huge. I was loving every walk of it. So all that time I've been using supplements. I didn't know these things were eating me up.
The supplements.
Yeah, the supplements I never knew. So I started it just was a normal day in October. I remember towards the end of October, I started having tummy aches. Just normal, regular tummy aches. I would go to work, use a lot of painkillers. I'm like, it's gonna go away. October, November. So in December, it started getting worse. I'm having tummy aches. I'm vomiting. My skin color started changing. I became very, 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 very extremely brown. Like my complexion changed. People are like, Sam, you've bleached your skin. I'm like, no, I haven't bleached. I haven't done anything. Even my boss, Mintos, was like, Sam, what are you doing to your face? Oh, it's starting to glow up. I'm like, I'm doing nothing. So towards the end of on my birthday on 31st, if you look at that video, don't even look that. So I was now starting to drop. I started to drop weight, pole. So I was still brown, very, very brown. Started dropping weight. I'm starting to vomit. I'm starting to have tummy aches. I'm bloating. Like, what is happening? What is happening? I will not go for long calls for 3-4 days. And when it comes, it's bloody, like bloody and painful. And I decided to go to the hospital. So this doctor looks at me. The first diagnosis was, maybe you have ulcers, let us check. They check. They're like, this is ulcers, normal. In the middle of January, after they did that diagnosis, in the middle of January, things are not looking good. I dropped like from 161 kilos. Right now, I'm at 110 kgs.
So 50 are gone.
50 is gone. I'm like, what is happening? I'm not feeling any better. Towards the end of January, I was 90 kilos. Now, people started noticing. My strength, the one that I had going to the gym, dropped. Now I'm vomiting on a daily basis. It is bad. It is turning to be bad. So I went to Makadara. I remember this day, I go to Makadara. It was in the emergency ward, emergency side. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. I am there. There is this Indian doctor. He looked at me and he's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "No, I'm shaking. I'm throwing up." They start like they suggested I do an endoscopy and a colonoscopy and a CT scan. I get all those done. I get admitted. I was admitted for like 3-4 days. I remember I never used to miss work. I used to work Monday to Monday, Monday to Monday, Monday to Monday. They do the tests, they see the tumors. I'm like, okay, now let me just keep quiet. This is not good. From the little medicine that I have, this is not good. Ask the doctor, what can I do? He's like, we need to do a biopsy. Like, that is, take a sample and go test it. Like, they need to be sure. In February, so I had a girlfriend. I didn't tell her. Like, it was on Valentine's Day. She's like, why are you not taking me out for Valentine? I didn't tell her nothing. I just wish her. I remember I texted her that day. She got very mad. She didn't know what was going on. So you see, I'm nervous. I'm waiting for my results. I don't know who to talk to. I cannot talk to my parents. I cannot talk to my mom. I know my mom, how she's going to take it. So I remember this day very well. Monday morning, my border guy takes me to hospital. I was waiting for the results. So they confirmed, yeah, Sam, you have gastric cancer. And I'm like, what do you mean?
Did you even understand what it was?
Yes, because of the little medicine that I had done. They confirm, call my girlfriend, tell her, you know what, I have cancer. She's like, no, you don't have cancer, you have ulcers. I'm like, no, I have cancer. I decided to shut down, you see. So it's in March. I'm supposed to start what? Chemo. I did 4 sessions. I gave up.
You were doing them
in Mombasa, yes.
Okay.
Now remember, I'm living alone. I have no one. Now there's a time Mom saw a video of me online. Mom was like, what is wrong with you? You have to come back to Nairobi. I'm like, Mom, I'm not coming. So they pay for my travel. The first time, I did not show up. I kept on lying to them. Mom is calling. It was on a Sunday. Sam, uko wapi? Sam, uko wapi? Umefika Nairobi? Sam, uko wapi? I didn't show. So my dad calls me. My dad is like, I'm gonna pay for your travel again. And if you don't come to Nairobi, I'm gonna come for you myself. So that's, I remember that week I wasn't okay. So I'm trying to hide. I'm trying to eat. I can't eat. I'm vomiting blood. I remember there's a time. Remember, I couldn't like go for long calls. I had stayed for like 2 weeks not going for long calls. Yeah? So this time it comes off my mouth. Like I puked it. I'm like, no way. This is now too much.
You are vomiting like
yes,
number 2.
Yes. I'm like, no way. I have to go back to Nairobi. So Dad had paid for my SGR travel and everything from my house all the way to Nairobi. I came to Nairobi. I remember that I arrived in Nairobi on Sunday morning in March, towards the end of March. My dad sees me. My dad breaks down.
By this time you are like how many kgs?
Right now I was around 70. I was pale, my skin, I was pale completely. My dad looks at me and like, Sam, what is happening? So they decide to take me to the hospital. We redo the entire test again. I'm admitted again. Now rumors start flying. Sam is HIV positive.
Oh, because they can see now the physical change.
They will see now. Now I dropped from 70 to 60. I stayed in the hospital. Then I'm discharged. Go back home. So the one thing that I know that gives me a lot of peace is cutting hair. I'm discharged. I decide, you know what? My parents are against me going back to Mombasa. This is in April, like towards the April, almost March all the way there, March. I'm like, I have to go back to Mombasa. So they didn't know when I was going back to Mombasa. Booked the SGR. I remember the first time I missed it. The second time I was like, hey guys, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. My mom is like, no, you have to stay. We have to take care of you. I was weak. I'm on medication. I'm like, I have to go back. So I go back to Mombasa without their knowledge. If there's something that made my mom angered, was that. So in March, go back. Try and work, but it's not working out. I'm collapsing at work. First time I collapsed, my colleagues could see I am not okay. I will shave 2-3 people and sit down.
But you have not told them anything.
I've not told them anything. I'm on cancer medication. I'm on a lot of painkillers. They will see me taking the medication. I will take appointments. I'll tell the guys, hey, you know what? I need something with sugar. Like, they will come with a bar of chocolate. I'm trying to take that to keep myself strong. My clients will see, Sam, every week you're losing weight. So my weight is dropping. One time someone takes a video of me in the gym.
Without your consent?
Yes, they post it. It goes viral. I'm positive. Mom sees it. She's furious. Now at this point, I start losing memory. I'll even forget people's names. I'm very good at math. I'm forgetting things. I'm forgetting appointments. It's getting worse. Tony calls me to the office, asks me, Sam, what's up? So I lied to him, told him, you know, I was born with this condition, and that is what I'm battling right now, and that is what is affecting me. He's like, you need to take some time off work and focus on your health. I'm like, I will do that. I never did it. So I'll get to work at around, now I used to get to work at around 9. Now I'm getting to work at around 11 or 12. Work for 4, 5, like by 6 I'm out. So the rumors are flying around, Sam is HIV. Remember that video, Sam is positive. Now someone else says I have tuberculosis. Now that makes even my clans scatter. You know, when you're told someone has TB, you're not gonna come.
Yeah.
Because every other time I leave work, I'm wearing a mask. Remember, I'm a cancer patient. So anything I touch, I cannot interact with people. I have to go where, like, it's not a lot of people who are there. So towards towards May now, things get worse. I'll collapse twice or thrice a week at work.
By this time, are you still in good communication with your girlfriend, with your partner?
No, she left. She left. That Monday I told her that I was diagnosed. She never accepted. And she left. I was like, okay, because she had 2 kids. I was like, okay, so
Were they your kids?
No.
Oh, how did that make you feel?
That broke me even worse. That broke me because this is a woman I really, really deeply loved.
Did you try to reach out to her?
Because of my mental state at that time, I would understand. Like, for her, she also got shocked, and to accept it's a process. Because even me, it took me a very long time to accept. Actually, I accepted this last month. That is when I came out. I told people, you know what? Even when you guys did my story at first, you never mentioned what I'm ailing from. I have a friend who's called Kev. He's also a victim of cancer. So he started telling me, Sam, you need to tell people your story. You need to tell people how you're battling mental health. Like 2 weeks ago, I decided to end all this. I got to a point whereby I couldn't take it anymore. I am mentally disturbed. I am stressed out. I have bills, hospital bills I can't pay. My parents, they are not that wealthy that they can't foot it. They have done their best. It was on Sunday, and I wrote a message on my page and told the guys, you know what? I am tired. I am tired going to Kenyatta Cancer Center, looking at how people are in pain, looking how I'm in pain. Like I was telling you earlier, today I may wake up, I'm okay. Few minutes later, I'm completely sick. So many times I've been rushed to hospital. I'm given my medication, I'm okay. After chemo, you feel so good, so good. The next day you've crashed. I thank God my dad has accepted it, and we had a date last week. After he saw what I had written, he took me out on a date. Told me, Sam, we're gonna fight this. You need peace, you need to stay home, you need to take care of yourself. Because when I came back to Mombasa, or to Nairobi rather, I started working like here and there. Yes, I have a space. A friend of mine has given me a space in town. Like when I can work, I can just go there, cut hair, because it really, really helps me mentally. It's something I love to the core of my heart.
It helps you heal.
Yes. So now I can't cut even more than 3 people. I can go cut hair on Monday or Tuesday when I have appointments. The rest of the time I'm at home. And remember, right now I'm being hosted by my sister. Being hosted by my sister at my age, she's my younger sister. It breaks me because she's supposed to be looking up to me, not the other way around. It is not easy. It is not. Because right now, after that Sunday, you guys reached out. You actually posted my story a second time. It was amazing. The response from Kenyans was amazing. I was able to foot the balance I had in hospital, but I still need more help because have bills every day. I have medication. I have all this. There's food I'm supposed to eat. Right now, I cannot do public transport. I'm supposed to be very careful where I go. I'm trying to get back to the normal life. It's not easy. It is not easy. So right now I'm living an hour at a time, not even a day at a time, 1 hour at a time. The pain, I have to get used to it, because right now is when I'm accepting it slowly by slowly. So yesterday, Kev and I started like, I'm calling it 3 minutes on my chair. Last night, because of the accident, I have phobia of driving. I decided not to drive ever again. So my friend gives me his car. It's like, Sam, you have to drive. You have to conquer this. So I drove yesterday. So right now I'm trying to conquer my fears. The fear of being a failure. Like I have cancer. I'm gonna die anytime. The mental health, I have amnesia, I forget things, it's hard, but I'm working the journey. Pain management, socially, so mentally it's disturbing. The stress, right now I'm battling depression, because I had so much dreams, I had so many ambitions, and at my age, I'm supposed to be at my optimum. Right now, I'm gone back to zero. I was making money, right now I'm not making money. I'm dependent on people, I'm dependent on help. There's so much social media, I've trended in the entire world, I'm positive. People took my pictures here in Kenya, everywhere I've trended. Got so many calls, got so many threats.
Why are they threatening you?
In Uganda, there's a post that was saying I'm spreading HIV. So people are like, if this man is spreading HIV to our kids, our daughters, we need to like talk to him properly. There's a day I got more than 5,000 calls.
What?
It is mentally torturing. I will not lie to you. Right now, dealing with this is tough. It is so much tough, but I'm holding on to God. I'm holding on to my family. And I thank God, and I thank you guys, you highlighted, and at least that cooled off. People started realizing, oh, Sam is battling cancer. People started doubting when I tell them I have cancer. People are like, we need the results. We need you to give us your biopsy. We need to know that this is what you're doing. It became so much tough. I'm like, right now I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do this one step at a time. Whoever wants to come in and help, I will deeply appreciate. But this journey, I want to also thank Mkurugenzi Abel for highlighting my journey. I deeply, deeply want to thank him. He's played a very huge role in my life. People don't know Abel knew me way back in high school. Oh. Not even in high school. He knew me way back in primary school. When he was in high school, my mom used to teach him physics and mathematics. I want to thank every Kenyan who has supported me in one way or another. The calls, the prayers, the financial help and support. They're making my life a bit easy. Medication, transport, food.
But you're gonna conquer this,
yes, right? I have, right now I'm setting goals. One day at a time. It's been a challenge, but one day at a time, 1 hour at a time. And thank you guys so much. That is what I can say. Thank you so much. Yeah.
I know you have had your share of online trolling. And for us who are behind the keyboards, when we write these things, when we write these comments, when we post these pictures, we don't even get to think about this particular person. Maybe you can paint a picture for us on the reality. How much does that damage a human?
To me, it has damaged me in ways that I didn't know will like trending in. The trolls started coming in from Tanzania. Someone posted a picture of me and a lady, giving an example of me being healthy, now me being weak, and they posted a lady. That post in one day got 1 million hits. 1 million hits.
Was it on X?
It was on TikTok.
Okay.
So people started picking. I'm being tagged on that because my friends know me. I'm like, okay, people are starting to talk. People start visiting my page. I get messages. I am abused. I am being called from Tanzania. I tried to reach out to the guy who like ran that page. I'm like, why are you doing this? I'm a human being. I'm someone's brother. I'm someone's friend. I'm someone's son. It's like, you're HIV positive. I'm like, did you do a test on me to find out that I'm positive? It's like, you're HIV. I told them, I am not positive. I'm battling my own disease that is really affecting. But he was like, then he blocked me. So it gets off Kenya, Tanzania. Now it's running in Uganda. It gets worse. Now it goes to X, I'm dead. Like, people are saying I'm dead. A client of mine reaches out to me and they're like, Sam, why are people saying that you're dead? Now mentally, this is crushing me, pole pole. From there it goes to France. I remember it went to France. Then now X. It was the second man, the first Mandamano. Mandamano was trending. I was number 2, Sam Kitiki, I'm trending. That day, even my own people in the family had to like switch off their phones. Everyone is calling left, right, and center. Sam, why are you infecting people with HIV? Sam, ABCD. I remember that day, I crashed. I am sick. I just crashed. I locked myself in, sat in my sister's bedroom, and I couldn't take it anymore. It was very painful. I've built a brand, but now this brand is being associated with infecting women with HIV. Mentally, it crushed me. That is the day I thought about taking my own life. My sister does not know, but that day, we have a backyard where we stay. I went and sat down there. I'm like, why don't I just end all this? People stop talking. I actually took a video of myself telling people bye.
Really?
Yeah. I said goodbye to everyone. Then my sister has a daughter, so where I was sitting, I could hear them from the living room. So she's just an amazing human being. So there's a way she calls me Sam. So I had her calling me, and then I asked myself, because of the medicine that I have, I had taken a bunch of paracetamol. I know what paracetamol can do to your body. I was holding on to them. Then I had her calling me. I sat down and asked myself, what will I do? So my sister had introduced me to a guy called Erico. He's just our neighbor. So I call Erico. I tell him, you know what? I need us to talk. He's like, I have a very busy schedule. I'm like, I need us to talk. He tells me, come over. Tell him everything. He's like, Sam, don't give up. It's not easy. Don't give up. Do not give up. We sat it It was around noon. We sat for the entire day. We actually sat, talked for almost the entire afternoon. He cleared out his whole entire schedule. We sat, talked. Told me, okay, it's hard, but I know you're gonna conquer this. Then, remember Dad had hooked me up with this guy who had given me a space in town. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna start going to town to like have a client or two. So I started coming to town. He's called Sam like me. Remember, the trolling is still continuing. Came, did a client or two. This day I break down again. Call it Rico. I'm like, I'm leaving work right now. That day there was mad traffic. Got an Uber. It was raining. I think it was on a Friday. Was it on a Friday? Can't remember. It was raining very heavily. So traffic from, he stays in Muthaiga North. So traffic from town to Muthaiga took us around 2 hours. So I get there at around 9. He takes me to Ashaki. We sit down, start talking. We talked from 9. He could see me shaking. It was so cold that day. So I decided to open up to him, tell him, you know what, I'm battling cancer. We sat there until 3 a.m. in the morning. So my sister is calling me, where are you? I'm like, I'm with Rico, I'm safe. We talked. And he's like, I'm gonna walk with you in this journey. We're gonna write a business plan, how you're gonna enter the Nairobi market. You start over again. So I remember what Rico asked me, what is the worst that could happen? Yes, you've hit rock bottom. What is the worst that could happen right now? You have a place to sleep, yes. You have a chair you can go cut hair, yes. So start there. He told me start there, and I've been building up on that slowly. He told me you need to get off social media. My sister is like, you need to get off social media. So I've decided I got off social media. Whatever people are going to say,
you're not gonna say.
I will not listen to it. What I've been doing is I've been doing TikTok lives and telling people I need their help. This is what I'm battling. And people have been doing an amazing job. So right now I don't read messages on my social media. I don't read my messages on my X platform. I don't read anything. Right now I just 1 hour at a time. I'm focusing on my health, focusing on what I eat. And yes, that is what I'm doing. But it has broken me. It has affected my family, social media. It has affected my dad. It has affected my mom. It has affected my siblings. Seeing all they said about me and they know me, it really affected my dad. That now my sister, at least right now we can switch on our phones. Even my own sister will at times not switch on her phone. My brother-in-law, the same thing. It affected our family. What people did on social media,
it was inhumane.
Was inhumane. What they said about my family, what they said about me. Where I used to attend church at AIC Komarok, it has affected people around me. So when you get behind the keyboard, whatever you write, ask yourself, how is this thing affecting that person? Considering I am known, my brand is known, my family is known. This has really impacted us in a negative way as a family. Right now, I cannot walk anywhere. My sister cannot. My dad either. The friends that he has they started asking questions. If your son is positive, what about you guys? You see, I've lost business. So please, when you say things on social media, please know this person. know this person. I'm not outspoken. I'm not vocal. I know who I am. And I find my identity in my name, Kitiki. Kitiki is my dad. And I find my identity in that. When you destroy that, what do I mean? When you destroy my dad's reputation, who are you destroying? You're destroying the Kitiki family. He's the one holding us together with God. And what people have done, not just to him, because he runs businesses, he's a retired army guy, he's running his own businesses. You've affected him. You've affected his income. You're affecting us as a family. Right now I'm battling depression. It's not easy. Where I used to be and where I am now. Yeah. But what I've said, I will build it 1 hour at a time. 1 day at a time. Yes.
And I will make it. When someone is listening to you, currently, when you're talking about your support system, you're only talking about your dad, your mom, and mostly the friends that you have just met after entering this journey of this treatment and what have you. Where are your own friends?
When I was well off, I had friends. I can't mention them by name, but I remember a friend of mine, he had sat on my chair. This is a person I held in very high regards. He told me, Sam, tunangojea ukufe tujue kwenyu. I listened to him. I was like, what did he just say? And he repeated it a second time. This is a client I'm working on. He's a friend I've worked with for a lot of years. He told me, Sam, tunangojea ukufe tujue kwenyu. Tuambie tunapika wali lini. Because I had changed. I know you have seen me before and now as a friend, and you could really tell how I've changed. He told me that. When people started the TB, the whatever issues, now people started walking off. I thank the guys who have worked with me. There's one client, and the dad called Alan Diego. I thank Mr. Alan, like he's worked with me this journey, and Diego, the dad, the two of them, because I used to cut their family, that the dad, the brother, and the two brothers and
the
their
dad
father.
And the sons.
Yes, the dad and the sons. They've worked with me in this journey. Even when I was at my weakest, they would call me, Sam, are you getting to work today? No. I'm like, I can't work. They were like, we will support you. Whatever we were supposed to pay you for the haircut, we will send you. Use for whatever you want. So
friends,
they disappeared. Right now my circle is very small. They disappeared. The calls I used to get calls from them. I no longer get calls.
Nobody checks up on them.
No. Only my dad, and I don't know how I can ever repay that man. I don't.
He's an amazing man.
He calls me every day. Gets to know, Sam, unaendeleaje? How is your mental health? Remember, this is a retired guy. He doesn't know nothing about mental health.
But he cares.
He has shown me love in ways I wasn't the easiest guy to raise, to be honest. I wasn't the easiest child. But this man has walked with me. I don't know. So I have disrespected him so many times. I have failed him. He has so many big dreams for me. But he checks up on me. Yesterday he called me. He's like, Sam, umeamkaje? Have you taken your medication? My sister also. Like, my sister has to make sure I've taken my medication every single day. When I'm going to, when I was going for chemo, I remember Eriko called me. He's like, Sam, where are you today? I'm like, in Kenyatta. I'm going for chemo. He's like, are you going to be okay? Are you alone? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be fine. I thank them so much.
When we see people being associated with celebrities and people are prominent, we assume we washatoka kwa block. Like just because you know someone who is doing well in life, someone who is famous, when we assume that when you are in need, they'll be the first people to come through for you. Maybe people thought that Sam is a celebrity barber. So when he needs like funds for medication and his basic needs, his celebrity friends will come through for him. Have you had any help from them?
Yes. Masauti, thank you. DJ Kroba, thank you. Masauti has helped me in this journey. Masauti was the first celebrity to know I'm battling cancer. This guy, what he has done for me, oh my goodness. He's the actually first person who posted and like, my friend Sam is he's sick. We need to come and help him. Masauti speaks with me on a bit, like he does. We see each other as friends, and I want to thank him. He mobilized people. He's done so much for me. Yeah.
Are they the ones who you have reached to, and they didn't respond to you?
No, they have like Kamene also the other day. Like she keeps on texting, like you have to fight this. You have to fight this. You have to fight this. Like right now, I'm losing hair. My hair, like on top, I'm just apply dye to hide it a bit. I've started losing hair. I've started losing my beard. It was full right now. It has patches. I'm starting to accept that.
How has this changed your perspective in life?
Wow, that's a good question. Right now, I've come to realize money and fame is nothing, but family, not just by blood, family is very important. The root for everything is family. Plant a good seed, spend good time with people, treat people well. You don't know tomorrow. I've learned there's the mystery that God has given us called tomorrow. You see, the way I treated you, the first time we met, you and I, the way I treated you and made you feel is what will determine tomorrow. I thank God I never allowed fame to get into my head. Never allowed that. I remained rooted to who I am, being a believer and loving kids and loving what I do. Fame will come and go. Money will come and go. Yes, it's important. Yes, money is necessary, but not what is important. What is important is family. The way you treat people, the way you make them feel, the way you speak with people, that is very important. So that is what I'm learning. Plant good family habits. Because the people who are holding me right now, some of them, I don't even know them. Personally, I don't. But they're holding me. They're praying for me. They're praying with me. And they're walking with me in this journey. And I thank them. So family is the most important thing you can ever build today. Also, I'd like to say, learn to invest in yourself. What do I mean by this? Learn to love your own company. Don't compare yourself with anyone. My journey is not your journey. What I'm struggling and fighting with is not what you're struggling with or fighting with. So let us learn to always, above all, have a good relationship with God. Have such an amazing relationship with Jesus Christ that will hold you together. Study His Word. If you're Muslim, if you're a believer, have a good relationship with Jesus Christ. That is also holding me down, because even during the struggle with mental health, as I struggle with mental health, as I struggle with suicide, the Bible is where I run to. That is my running place. I love reading. I love reading. I read so many books. But the Word of God has held me together. Even when I was with Eriko during that day, on that day when I was contemplating suicide. Remember after Mandamana, I'm the one trending. He told me to go back to the Word of God. Go back to God. Because God holds the blueprint of our lives. And the more we run away from Him, the more we can't figure out our lives. Even my dad told me, go back to Christ. Nobody will understand the pain I'm going through. Nobody will understand the vomiting. Nobody will understand the pain. I'm rushed to hospital. Nobody. But God will understand. So right now, if you're battling anything, one thing I've learned, as men, I don't talk. Myself, I'm an introvert. I don't talk. Speak it out. Run to God. Something else I've realized, I'm going to say this in a lot of humility. A lot of people who go to church are just pretenders. They'll tell you, hey Sam, you're sick. God bless you. I'm praying for you. Don't pray for someone who is sick. Be there for that person. I was listening to a story. Someone said, you'll find more help in the club than you will find in quote-unquote church.
Bitter truth.
And it is very true. People who are standing with me right now don't even go to those churches.
They don't even share the same faith.
They don't. A lot of people will tell you, I'm praying with you, I'm praying with you. Right now, what people, and I'll say this for everyone battling cancer, for the group I am in. Right now I'm in a group of guys who are battling cancer. If you have a patient battling any chronic disease, don't tell them I'm praying with you or God is there for you. Or the worst thing you can tell a cancer patient is get well soon. Don't tell me that. Come and sit down and listen. Call me. Just listening to a cancer patient, someone battling cancer. Call them, listen to them. Reach out. Don't tell them quick recovery. It's like you're abusing this person. You don't know the mental state of this person. Reach out. That is what I'll say.
Okay.
And to every man battling what I'm battling, please come out and tell us your story. Right now I'm working with Kev. He's walked this journey with my dad. They've walked this journey of cancer.
And they're working with you.
And they're working with me. Cancer patients need money every day. It is not, right now I'm not working.
I'm depending on people.
I'm depending on people. And I thank them so much. But also if I get a client or two per day, that's enough. I cannot do more than 3. I don't have that strength anymore.
When you are healthy, you are doing like how many clients?
12, 11. I used to get to work at 9, leave at 3 a.m., 2 a.m.
No, you can just do 2.
2 or 3 maximum. I cannot do more than that. And to those guys who are believing in me, thank you. To those clients who are still coming in, thank you. I know one day, one time. Yesterday I was telling Mintos, kindly don't give my space to anyone because right now I'm focusing on that. That is a goal I have. This is not going to destroy me. I'm going to fight it and I will get better. And I'll get back to work. And I'm fighting this because 1, I believe in Christ. 2, I have a family looking up to me. I also want to have a family one day, have kids one day, you know, have my own business one day, build it one day. Right now I'm looking at those goals. And I believe I'll get there. I will get there.
You'll absolutely.
That chair is there for me and I want it back. I want to get back to seeing people smile, see people's families being mended. People come to speak with me and I listen to them. I want to go back there, but this time with more knowledge and more empathy. And right now I'm looking at life differently. I realized you can lose your life in an instant. We may boast of what we have, but at the end of the day, you leave this world with nothing. People remember how you made them feel, not what you told them. Nobody will remember how many degrees I have. Nobody will remember how good I am as a barber. Nobody will remember that. But they will remember how I made them feel on that chair.
Yeah.
So that is what I've learned. So being a celebrity or being, nobody cares. At the end of the day, is how you make people feel. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of course, when you're listening to you, Sam, you're such an empathetic person. You're a person who would listen to people, a person who would give them a listening ear and help them solve even issues. How does it make you feel that when you needed such a space or such a love at your time, you didn't get much?
That broke me. That is why I contemplated suicide, because I was making phone calls. These are people I was like, these are my friends. Right now I need you. But at that point, they were never there. These are the people who are saying I have HIV. These are the people who are saying
You're dead.
I am dead. These are the people who are saying I have TB. It was not. It wasn't easy. It wasn't. I hit my rock bottom. I hit zero. Yeah.
But you'll get back again, right?
Yeah. Right now it's 1 hour at a time. 1 hour at a time. 1 hour at a time. Yeah.
Wow, Sam, I cannot even pretend like to understand fully what you're going through, but all I can do is give a listening ear and also be here as a person who can encourage you, as one of the friends you can count on, right? Is there something that you feel like you have not touched on about this journey, or maybe about your life, but you think we can shed light on to the audience?
One thing I would like to say, I'm passionate about the boy child. As I said, when I was doing my research in campus, I worked with several prisons. It is so unfortunate that 86% of men in prison were raised by single mothers. It is not a bad thing. I felt like the man, the boy child, lacked the man figure, the father figure. And I'm pushing for every man. If you have a son out there, please be part of that boy child's journey. Please be there. Be a father, be a dad, be a friend, because there is no man who will ever find their identity without their father calling them out. Because most of those guys in prison, they struggle with mental health. They struggle with identity. So as a man, if you have a son, please be there for your son. Be there for your son. Teach your son how to become a man. Don't let this be for the woman. The women in this country are doing an amazing job being mothers. You know, a woman can nurture, but cannot instill those disciplines in a boy. So I am calling out to every single man.
Be present.
Be present. There's a reason why my brand is Sam Kitiki. It's because of my father. I find my identity in him. Every son wants that. Be there for your son. Be there as a man. It breaks me so much for a woman to bring their boy to the barber shop to cut their hair. It breaks me. I want father. Let us be responsible, men of responsibility, men of integrity, and men of character. Yes. Okay, Sam. Yeah.
So thank you so much for creating time for us, even to have this conversation. We know it is not easy, and it has taken you creating time for us and speak to people. And I know that someone has been encouraged. Maybe they're not even going through exactly what you're going through. They might be battling something different, but seeing you seated here, still believing that there's tomorrow, still believing in your ambitions and goals. For someone else, I mean, you should be giving up, but Sam is still here fighting and walking. That is beautiful, right?
Yes.
So before we close this episode, there are people I would love you to address looking at that camera. Maybe for some reason they might come across this episode. One is your dad and your mom, whom you have talked about them holding you and your sister. Sorry, the three who have been there for you like on a daily. The two friends, and even the friends that left and a partner that left. If they were watching you today, what would you tell them, one at a time?
I'd like to start with my dad, Mr. Kitiki. You're an amazing man. I cannot repay you for the days and the nights and everything that I put you through as a young man. You've believed in me. I remember that day when we were getting the results. I remember how amazingly beautiful it was. You took me for a date. I had never had a milkshake. You bought me a milkshake. It was amazing. Thank you for walking with me this journey. Thank you for accepting my battle with cancer. Thank you for telling me what you told me the other day when we were at CJ's sitting, that you're going to give me peace and make sure that I have it. Thank you so much for that. I will never forget. And I don't know how much I will ever repay you, Dad. You're an amazing man. Thank you for loving me in ways that are amazing. I cannot even be half of what you are as a man. The wisdom that you have, the leadership, the compassion. Thank you. Thank you, Dad. Mom, thank you. I know I disappointed you becoming a barber. You had so many dreams for me, going to campus and all that. But I'm doing this because I love it. To my client who said, Sam, we want to know, we were waiting for your death. Here I am. And I'm going to fight this. Tulia from Mintos, thank you. Thank you so much for understanding the days I was collapsing, rushing me to hospital. You were there. Thank you. To Tony Mintos, thank you for the opportunity to allow me to express my art and work. To Eriko, who we are working this journey with, and Kev, thank you guys. Eriko, thank you so much. If you don't see me for 2 or 3 days, you call me. To Kev, thank you. You understand this cancer journey better than even I did. Thank you. To Abel, thank you for highlighting my story. I deeply appreciate. I appreciate you so much. To my younger sister Mwende, I love you. You've hosted me, you have clothed, you have fed me, made sure I'm taking my medication, made sure I'm going to Hosi at the right time. Asante to Sam, who has given me an opportunity at your barbershop. And you have not given that share to anyone, respectful of it's not making much money. And you're patient with me. Thank you for the day I collapsed at work. You rushed me to hospital, you and the Deno. Asante. To everyone who supported me financially, emotionally, in one way or another, asanteni sana. May God keep on blessing you. May God keep on providing for you. Right now, I'm dependent on all of you. Asanteni sana. I'll fight this journey. I'll battle this. And one day, one time, I'll be here, back to normal. That I promise you. Asanteni sana. Thank you.
Amen.
Yeah.
Okay. You're feeling better?
Yeah.
How did you feel sharing this story with us today?
It wasn't the easiest thing to decide. I don't like sharing what I'm going through. But right now I have to, because there's someone else out there going through, maybe even worse. Yeah.
So please speak out. Maybe you might be helping us all, right? I know there are people who maybe would like to talk to you, and now I know that you're not even looking at your social media DMs, so they need a direct contact to get you, maybe for monetary help, counseling, talk, support, anything that you would like to, or maybe they need you to talk to them because you're walking through this journey. Looking at this camera, you can tell us which help maybe you need and how they can reach you.
Okay. Right now I need mental support. I need financial support, and mental, I mean even by prayer. Just call me. My number is still the same, 0724 590 868. I will repeat, 0724 590 868. You can reach me out, call me, you can talk. I have all the time. I'm in Nairobi. If you want to meet up with me, not unless they are my chemo days or the days that I'm not feeling so well, you can always meet up. But not in a crowded place because my immunity is not okay. You can call me, you can reach out, you can support me through the same number. It's still my M-Pesa number. You can support me for medication, for food, for anything. Above all, I'll say this. I want to set up a barbershop where people like me can come, get their hair done, feel appreciated. I would like to reach to anyone out there. Either you buy me a chair, either you buy me a mirror, whatever you can buy, we set this barbershop up. For people who are battling chronic diseases, they can come there and feel appreciated. That is my dream right now. We can either set it up in Nairobi or Mombasa. So I'm calling out for funds. Not just funds, you can bring a chair. I'll tell you what you can do. We can look for a space and we fund that space. Let it be a safe space for people battling chronic diseases. I have a passion for kids. Let it be a safe space for kids. More so those kids who are autistic. I want to bless them in the little that I know about cutting hair. So kids with autism, I am very, very passionate about kids with autism. Very passionate, like really passionate. I used to think about a barbershop in terms of making money and making a profit, but no. I want such a shop to make them feel safe and appreciated. Thank you.
You're welcome, Sam. Yeah. Thank you so much. And we wish you all the best.
Asante sana.
And we will stand again. I cannot wait to come and visit that space when you're healthy and you have created this space for such kind of people and you're thriving again, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that is my prayer and that is my wish.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And thank you for believing in me as Tuko and everyone else. Thank you for standing with me.
You're welcome.
Despite everything, asanteni sana. Sana, sana, sana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Karibu.
Asante.
And to you, our viewer, thank you for sticking with us up to this point of today's episode. As usual, remember that Sam Kitiki's number will be on your screen and also on the pinned comment below. Kindly call him, pray for him, send him any kind of help that you can be able to assist him. Yes, it will be appreciated. Also, we have noticed that a good number of you are watching our videos, but you have not yet subscribed to this channel. Kindly take a moment, support us, subscribe, and also share this video with your friends who might be encouraged in someone. I've been encouraged, I've been motivated, and I hope so have you. Until next time, my name is Njeremasi. Just keep it Tuko.